super excited to be able to fly the the Idris for the first time. There's rumors that the Perseus was going to be coming out. This is the biggest FOMO, the biggest drug that CIG sells is that trip to your hangar to pull out a ship for the first time. That's their billion-dollar drug.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Business, I guess.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. At Orson Skyway Shuttle service, we aim to make getting there half the fun.
All right. We are moments away from pulling the Idris out for the very first time. Not only will it be an Idris, but it'll be the Railgun Idris, the K series. I think we can do that. So we're going to see here in a second.
Be sure to double check flight information on your movie glass or one of the conveniently located information signs throughout the terminal.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
That's a big deal right there.
Please visit us again.
I wonder if I should add... All right, well... let's do it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle selected. Stand by.
Oh, yeah.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following Please visit us again.
Good thing there's a little light that says ramp access. I have no idea how to get on this thing. Yeah, I bought this a long time ago. This is a LTI edition. I also bought the Idris railgun kit. I'm surprised there's no elevator to get up. Is the only way on this ship through the ramp in the docking collar? One hell of an angle. You don't need a Humvee to get up that thing. Alright, where's the button to close it? Huh. Well, no idea how to close it. Wow, that's a nice size hangar. And I guess this is the cargo grid stuff over here. So it looks like the aft of the ship. Wait. What side of the ship are we on? Oh, we're heading forward. After the ship is the bridge. I think we're going into the bridge. Man, what a maze. Holy crap. Which one's the pilot seat? Let's get out of here. Power up. Call for takeoff. 1 MFD. Oh boy. Hover mode. I don't know there's VTOL on this thing, but we're going to push the button anyway. Go for gear up right away. First takeoff in the Idris. From the sun a little bit. We got cruise control set, max throttle. We are in SCM mode right now. She's a big girl. The wide camera angle makes it look a little funny, doesn't it? Alright.
Shields offline.
So we get some speed going up. It's so bright. My first time inside the Idris. Other than like the little demos that you could take. Boy, we are going slow though. We're slowing down even more. Are we in VTOL mode still? Take it out of VTOL, see what happens. Takes a while to get out of the atmosphere, doesn't it? Oh, we're going so slow. What is that? What's kind of a better view? Let's not hit the one thing the one thing that's kind of in front of us. All power to engines. Maybe if we nose down we can go faster, I don't know. Laggy. Yo, what's up, Hunter Zombie? It is enabled at noon Eastern Time, which is in 35 minutes. But you can create your account now. And if you haven't created an account yet, use my link. I'll give you my link right here. Because you get a free hookup if you end up buying the game. And you also get more money to start with. Yeah, we're heading to the expo now. nice, Al. Did you get the K upgrade kit? It seems cool that you can just add the stuff from the equipment screen instead of applying the upgrade, which I like that. I think that really opens up the door. So I'm not a huge fan of CIG as a company, but in the world of how do they survive in the future, that really opens up the door for them selling things that would be meaningful upgrades. It's not really modularity, but it kind of is, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the Invictus update or if it has to be, right? Because I'm in the Idris. Like, yes, the answer is yes, it's here. But the Expo Hall doors won't open until noon Eastern time, which is in 32 minutes. But I don't think the servers reset. The elevator should just work. That's usually how that goes down. So let's see. Before I go down there, let's see if we can fire.
Shields online.
Oh, I can fire it! Oh my god! I can fire the gun! It's just like a plasma beam, I guess. Does it have like... Oh yeah, there's a timer. Oh, it's very short range, I guess.
Shields offline.
Yeah, you can get in your Idris now.
Quantum travel complete.
What's with the sun? Oh, that's right. The Starlancer TAC is coming out too. Nothing like flying a capital ship through cloud cover looking for a landing. It's a lawn dart. Oh, this, let's see. Let's see if we can fly this thing relatively easy. And by fly, I mean land. VTOL maybe? We're gonna turn it on for good measure. So there's a huge capital ship that just came out, the Idris. It's literally a $1,500 ship with an additional $250 expansion, like PvP kit that goes on it. And I just took it out for the first time because I've been waiting for it for 15 years. And now I'm landing it at the expo, because part of what's going on is there's this expo, and once you get in the game, you can go to the expo, and like it's like an in-the-game convention where you can go look at the different ship manufacturers and you can fly different ships, and like it's just an event they do to make money, because it's there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to break off here. So a lot of the ships are artificially limited, and you can only buy them at certain times of the year. One of those times is what's happening in game right now. Invictus. Invictus. It's a military, like 4th of July kind of thing. And a lot of the military ship manufacturers will be in this virtual it's like a trade show, this virtual trade show, and each day different manufacturers will be on the showroom floor, and you can walk around, look at the ships, you can rent them for free, and like there's all kinds of in-game content. So I'm flying there now in this new capital ship that just came out this morning.
Sounds cool.
It's interesting. This is like the ultimate pay-to-win ship. But now we may see, like, who knows? We may see like large-scale space battles. You know, these are carriers now, so you get into a world where we may actually see some pretty intense fights and stuff. Is she all the way down on the ground? Engine's off. All right, Idris has landed. Nice to have a little ship to.
You said download the.
So apparently you can't download the game without having a game package. So you'll have to wait until that free fly. And with that being said, there probably is going to be like a website thing you have to do.
Okay. Is there like a specific name I should look for the website?
When it happens, it'll probably show up in the news. I don't currently see it. Like, if you look, again, look at the text channels and scroll up until you see like the, or scroll down until you see the, where is it? Starts with some updates maybe? So there is a free fly page. And the free fly ends May 27th. So if you go to this website, Invictus.
Is it called Invictus?
Well, I think you just gotta wait. 16 minutes.
Where do you see this timer?
On the main page for Invictus, like if you go to RSI, and then you click on the like Invictus Launch Week 2955, save the date, then you'll see the timer right there, 16 minutes. So this is a hatch I can't open, I guess. Interesting. As I spun my Idris, someone spun their Polaris and their chairs together and blew up. Oh, that sucks. So what are these seats? All remote turrets.
How big is the ship you just bought?
I can show you if you want to see. Here, I'll stream it on Discord.
Okay, so you got a fucking living room in your ship.
So this is the bridge.
Okay.
This is the ship.
Oh, okay.
So that, do you see the bridge up there at the top? I'm rotating around.
It's like another spaceship on top of a spaceship.
And then like this thing's got this huge like fire plasma. It shoots this line out that's just like molten lava.
The cannon stars.
Here, let's open the doors. This thing's got hangers and stuff. Let's see what happens when we open them.
Can you put like stuff inside of it?
Yeah, so that's a giant hanger in the middle, and then a ramp comes down the back. And there's an airlock there in the back that the camera's clipping. So I guess that's the only two.
Can you put like ships inside that ship?
Yes, you can.
I thought like the Drake contest was like big.
This thing's insane.
It looks fucking nasty.
So why is this? Oh.
I did not get lost in the fucking ship.
Oh, I'm totally lost. I have no idea where anything is. You learn. Now there is maps in game, so like when you I'm going down to the main deck, whatever that is. Oh.
100 bathrooms, 100 bedrooms.
Like here's a map, right? Like there's an interactive map, and this is a multi-level ship, so
That's
like you're over. Oh, I can't. That's kind of dumb. I can't move the map. I can only rotate it. So I'm on the floor above the hangar, and then look, there's like, it's 3 stories on the side, but it doesn't look like there's anything on the side of the ship. Like around the bottom is just armor. Oh wait, what's that there? There's something here. That may be like a. engine room or something? We'll go check it out.
Like a cruise ship. Just for space.
It's like a carrier, basically.
Yeah.
So these are the... I think
What about the luxurious one, the white one? The yacht.
what is this, jail? Yeah, this is like a jail, I guess. Or bunks? C block. Yeah, that's gotta... Looks like jail, but you can't close the doors or anything. The brig. Yep, it's a brig. So where are we now? Well, that's off of the wing. Got it. It's a weird place. I guess that's a good place to put the brig, because if the enemy shoots off your pylon, it kills all the prisoners. So what's up here? Like a mess hall? I think this is like living quarters, mess halls in the middle. And there's living quarters. So this is basically right under. There's nothing directly under the bridge. Oh, there's something back there. What's that? That's probably cargo deck. How do we get in there? There's a... Oh, that's the elevator. That's where we came out of. Came out of the elevator and we walked through the brig. Is that the only way to get there? That's kind of weird if it is. So, like... mess hall. Kitchen, probably. Bathroom. It just has nice military toilets. There's a walkway that crosses. Go back to this area for a second. Gotta understand what's even in this damn thing. Alright, so that's the brig. Bridge and brig. Well, we got starboard and port signs. We're getting nautical. What is this? Is this some sort of cargo deck? Oh, it is a cargo deck. This is a weird spot for cargo. I bet you this takes you down to the hangar. So is there a brig over here too? Brig on both sides? That's kind of neat.
What would you say is like the easiest way to get when I first started?
Good question. There's a lot of missions. I don't know which missions are the easiest these days. Armory on one side.
Delivery missions?
What's that?
Or mining? What, like delivery missions?
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. When you get in the game, just hit F1. You'll see, like, just do a little bit of everything. What is this? What is that? There's gun racks, so it's like an armory. There's no... Oh, yeah, maybe it's a shooting range. But wouldn't there be, like, a way to open the window? Because there's a window there. But you're right, it does look like a gun range.
There's like computers. directly to yes, okay.
117K to claim it. Three hours and 18 minutes for insurance without money, and 117K to expedite. Whew. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna go with gun range, but it looks like there's glass there. This looks like a window. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a portal. There's gonna be a lot of that in this game. Like, they have a lot of space. WA5 System C. It just doesn't make sense. And why would there be a window here if that's a gun range? You're not gonna shoot people in the face through the glass. So that goes up to the bridge, right? That's the bridge. Oh, this is a turret. So these are pylon turrets, I bet. Yep, so there's a pylon turret on both sides. That's a pretty big gun. Oh, they're on front and back of the pylons. We got a nose gun up there. We got pylon guns there and there. And we got belly guns like on the waist. And we got a rear tail gun. No forward lower guns, right? That's probably the blind spot. If you're going to shoot at Idris, you probably want to be forward and below for the least amount of exposure.
I've heard that there's like a plasma thing shoots like a hole in the planet. Is that like you just fly there and dab or
I'm not sure. Where's my map at? There we go. Okay, so we've already done all this. Elevator. Oh, this is where we came down. So this is right around the cargo. So that's the rear. We're crossing the back of the ship, right? Where am I? Yeah, we're along the back of the ship around the cargo. Wow, that's a big... Now we're on the starboard side, heading forward. Eight pods. That's heading out to the pylon. 8 pods. Okay, so both backsides are escape pods of the pylons. Man, this thing's big. That's the elevator. Takes us up to the bridge. Wait, is this another cargo deck? There's a cargo deck midship, aft. Okay, that's the end of the... And we're midship, starboard side. Still heading forward. Mess hall, control room. That goes down. Heading forward ship, captain's quarters. That's a weird captain's quarters. Like, I gotta... Is this the XOs? Wow, we're still mid-ship. This is all mess hall, right? That's the bathrooms. That's a really weird design to have that big hallway just for those two little rooms. Docking collar. Don't want to go out there, we'll fall. It's just a cross bridge. Med bay. Is this a med bay? That doesn't look like a med bay. That looks like a... looks like a airlock room, like a place to keep your suits. The signage in this is weird. Another cargo bay. So we have these 3 different cargo bays. I don't think that opens or goes anywhere. Where the hell's the med bay? Med bay. There, was I able to move that this the last second? There we go. Shift and right click allows you to move. That's a weird... I don't understand where the med bay is, but I guess we'll just carry on. Maybe it's forward more. Oh, okay. Over here. This is very similar to the... Oh, it's bigger. Similar to the Polaris. That crosses across the ship. These weird doors that open and close on you. And we're at the bow of the ship, where we have the upper turret. And that's the last thing we can get to on the ship. Escape pods. Escape pods should not be at the bow of the ship, because more than likely if you get into a collision, you're going to collide bow first. But we're nitpicking at this point. Okay, so we got a little bit of a grasp of the layout of the ship. Don't know what this room is. This is probably like an armor or spacesuit room, but it's in a weird spot. Which, to be fair, architecturally speaking, a lot of these bigger ships really aren't laid out very good. For the amount of money this company's made, they should really hire, like, even a junior engineer or a junior architect, you know? To nail the designs. Pilot ready room. What is this stuff? Looked like alien isolation for a minute. So now we're on a mid deck, and from what I understand, what is this? If you look at this ship, there really isn't anything on the sides. It's just a staircase. There's no decks. So it's like the mid deck is just literally a transition from the upper to lower deck. The lower deck is mostly the hangar, but there's this thing below it with that round room. I'm gonna guess that's like a drop, like a military drop room, drop ship kind of deal. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, this is the gym. This is a treadmill. Okay. Their gym is just, maybe these are some sort of workout things go here. There are lockers. Wonder if we can access. Oh, we have lockers we can access. This is going to be a cluster flugen. I don't know. I don't like their layout for lockers and bigger ships because you'll have all these rooms with all these different lockers in them, and like you could hide anything anywhere, which I guess is kind of neat, but I don't see a practical use for that. Alright, so going down to the hangar floor. More wasted space. Argo hangar. Interesting. Weird little area to sit. Oh, docking port 1 maybe? DP? DP1? Docking port 1? No. Maybe in the future? I don't know. It looks like the only way down there is to go in that climby ladder. Of course, we're in the giant hangar now. Doesn't seem to be much in the hangar. Let's transition to the lowest deck. Just looking for things to push or touch before we go. What's up, Thomas? This is Star Citizen. Oh, a turret. So is that a waste turret, I bet? Yep. Oh, the buttons are upside down. Good job, CIG. Screenshot that.
Assist activated. Systems green.
Yeah, we're at a waste turret. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's like a drop. Oh, interesting. It's like literally a... Is there a button to open and close that thing? It looks like the big doors can only be opened and closed from the cockpit. Could that be true? MPUV. Whoa, and we got a spinny thing. What movie is it that there's a big sphere? Is that like the Ghost of Mars or something like that? This is one of those rooms. This is like the worm drive. The gates of hell will be opened by that thing. Oh. That's kind of neat. It doesn't take much to put a lot more of that kind of stuff in the game, honestly. Alright, so... There's a fuse there. I was just looking to see if there's any way to open and close these things. Aha! So this is like a little... Hey, we got some tools. That's not gonna work in a combat ship. It's just got the tools hanging on hooks.
Yeah, same money we each want to save.
Forget the 8 Gs we're pulling in combat. Is Star Citizen subscription only? No, you have to buy a ship though. You have to like, you're basically buying the game by buying a ship. There are expensive ships, like this one's $1,500. Well, actually, this is $1,750. And there are cheap ships that start at like what, 40 bucks, 45 bucks. That's the bow. This is what if you flew in a ship. I'm walking on the railgun, I guess. Yep. I don't like that there's no way to open and close the hangar doors in here. There's got to be a little control panel somewhere. Let's ask chat. Oops. There. Hangar door control. Are there, I should say. That's some pretty bad English there, Supa. Is there hangar door controls? Are you downloading it now?
Yeah.
Nice, Kratz. The free fly is here! Where's the button to open and close the doors? That's what I want to know. Elevator. I got nothing. 3 chairs observing the hangar have door buttons fetch. He says 3 chairs observing, so that's got to be like up here. These. Closed front hangar. So this is like hangar ops. So that means we can go to the show because it's 12:06 now. Apparently spending 500 in a store isn't even enough to see the new ships in the RSI store. What a joke of the cash grab. What's up, Luke? Server's running pretty good right now. Where's the crew deck? The only crew deck I saw was like the mess hall. There's like in the middle was the bathrooms forward, then the mess hall in the middle, and then like the beds and stuff after that. All right, on my way to the expo.
We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination may be.
So are there new ships other than... I haven't looked at the website yet because I've been busy trying to walk around my Idris, seeing where everything was. And what was the last one? The Asgard? What's that? No, I haven't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I saw I saw the ship, like what it looked like, but I didn't really. The what? Huh? What does that get you? So they're selling ship performance. How does that work? And what ships does it for? What? Flight blades. How do you see the slots for the flight blades? Is it on the ship loadout manager? I'll have to check it out. So that's interesting. So there's blades now that, and so if you don't have, does a blade give you the ability for a crewed turret to be AI, or is it only for like the PDCs? Okay. And those don't exist. Okay. What ships are on the free fly? I'm not sure yet. How's the server running? Managing the expo across pass, TAC. Yeah, so we'll check out the TAC. But the TAC's basically 4 size 4s and 4 size 5s. Pointing, like, when I look at a ship, I look at how much forward DPS it can do, right? Like, if you're on target and you're flying and you're a crew, it takes 3 guys to bring on bear 4 size 4s and 4 size 5s, which is a decent amount of firepower. And depending on how... Depending on how survivable the ship is, that could be good, but it's not going to be the Idris. Whoa, that's some weird... Or tramp. Which one? Oh, I haven't seen that. I gotta check it out. We're walking into Invictus right now. We had the inspirational...
and family life to get a better understanding
heroes of
they
service.
have to look forward to in naval service.
We get a free water bottle if we sign up with the Navy. That's usually how that works. We've got we got little models now. Nice.
But the real lesson that our divisional officers will impart is that the Navy doesn't excel based on the individual, but as a team working together.
I remember when this artwork came out. Is it sad that I remember when they added things to the game? I'm like, I remember in 1963 when they made this art.
Recruits will push themselves to their physical and
Well, this is new.
but the real lesson
Or at least I don't remember seeing it. Invictus. Invictus is like a military in-game expo. So you're going to see a lot of military ships. We're going to a convention hall right now. You can play for free if you don't have Star Citizen, and you can come and rent these ships for free. So Doug, one of the things you're probably going to want to do is set your spawn to Area 18, because you can go to the convention hall and you can rent all the ships that are there for free for a day. And every day that changes. So it's kind of like an in-game convention. It's not kind of, it is an in-game convention.
What's like the first thing you should do with anything is?
I mean, whatever. You can go look at the ships at the expo. That's kind of cool because you can walk around and see the different things. Familiarize yourself with the map. Star Citizen's a lot like going to the airport. There's usually little signs or something pointing to where you need to go or want to go. And then obviously go fly. Like you can rent all these ships and fly each one. Once you learn how to not crash, you may want to go set your spawn to a starbase above like one of the ports, because it's just quicker to get from your bed. to the ship. So Starlancer TAC, that's we'll go check that out in a second. Is this the new vehicle? The MTC.
Invictus Launch is a great opportunity to see the taxes.
So this is the Starlancer TAC. This is the new ship. Yeah, the US is the cheapest price. But you gotta be careful because your billing address probably needs to be, like when you go to check out, you're gonna have to have your credit card at that address, more than likely. Okay. Oh yeah, mini hangar. Yeah, I'm not aware. We'll have to find it. What is this? Are these shells? What are these round things on the TAC? Are those shells? We got a little med bay. Going up. So the flight deck is up here. A lot of space wasted in one bathroom for 8 people. Oof. Big kitchen. Do you think they would do a smaller prep area and more living space? This must be the hangar right here. That's the elevator. This is the hangar. Man, look. Oh, that's cool. They got a little. Could this be the beginning of landing assist? And they said you could fit 2 Furies in here. Oh, it moves nice and fast. I like that. The animation could use some help. It only moves like a millimeter. Whoa! Plasma engines! And we're at the back of the ship. Oh, the armory's all the way forward. My frames are struggling.
The UEE Navy Small Battery Vehicle Operators train for a variety of personnel are invited to train Marines on the hostile environments.
Alright, so... Oh!
The latest line of defenders from Idris-Dynamics have already been battle tested.
I wonder what's up with that. That was meant to be that short? It's not a bad ship. What does this thing cost? Like 300 bucks? What's this Starlancer tack cost? So it's like in between a Carrick and Connie, basically. Ooh, there's the Asgard. Yeah, I have a concept tack too, but it's in buyback. I'm not going to pull it out. It's not worth it. Alright, so here is the new Valkyrie, the tack. So they moved the engine up. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be like a lazy ship design. Right. A tank, yeah. And they made it taller, I see. Well, they did make it longer.
Idris-Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. Vets and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and Naval bases to try and get first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't in their ships.
That ladder is such a pain in the butt.
As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the
Yeah, or just be just let us jump off. Most of us just want to jump off. Someone's in the cockpit and has the door locked. We can't go in. It sure looks longer, but I guess that's just because the door is farther forward.
Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army Brethren order, the Navy maintains an active, versatile fleet of ground vehicles as well, whether for logistics, transport...
Oh, it's got double turrets on the top. That's interesting.
The UEE Navy is proud to welcome Idris-Dynamics back to Invictus Launch. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history, their past was draped in shadow for decades. We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a brighter future.
A lot of ships here. It doesn't feel empty. A lot of these previous expos have felt empty. So there's just so many ships here. All the wings are being used.
Much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank a starman today. While fighters like the Hornet and Gladius have become synonymous with the UEE Navy, the truth is that with the variety of operations over the vastness of the Empire, the Navy utilized a variety of ships, including some models made for the private sector.
My unibrow.
Idris-Dynamics is committed.
It's a face cam.
More so than any
Gotta have your face cam set up.
Their reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and Naval bases to try and get first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't.
This is New Babbitt Jarvid. The Expo's here. Invictus is here. These are the heavy fighters, the Hammerhead gunship, the Redeemer gunship, and the Harbinger, or I don't know which one that is, the Vanguard. Remember the first time I saw a Hammerhead, I was like, wow. Oh, what's this? Oh.
Crusader Industries has been one of the leading manufacturers of commercial transport.
Oh my.
For a long time.
Interesting.
But did you know that they are also responsible for creating military transport?
Well, I gotta take this call.
Years, and will continue for years to come. Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank the Starman today. Some of the most valuable members of the UEE Navy never see a moment of combat. Logistics, support, and supply ships are the backbone of our fleet, as they keep our frontline forces equipped to handle any threat that comes their way. The Navy is proud to count missing ships as a valuable ally in maintaining combat readiness. For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our friends and family booth to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in naval service. For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride. The UEE Navy's small but elite group of vehicle operators train for a variety of operations. But for their combat search and rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines on the hostile environments of Corinth. Common sight with our brothers and sisters in the UEE Army, Tumbrel Land Systems were responsible for such dependable and versatile ground vehicles that even the Navy found it beneficial to add them to our fleet to secure landing zones in combat operations. Crusader Industries has been one of the leading manufacturers of commercial transports for a long time. But did you know that they are also responsible for creating military transports? Whether we're moving troops, vehicles, or supplies, Crusader ships have been loyal members of the Navy fleet for years, and will continue for years to come. Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank a Starman today. For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our Friends and Family booth to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in naval service. Welcome to the Invictus Ship Hall. All of these vehicles you see on display are this year's additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations throughout the systems, have a look to see how each of these ships will help defend the Empire. Invictus Launch Week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy. Some of the most valuable members of the UEE Navy never see a moment of combat. Logistics, support, and supply ships are the backbone of our fleet, as they keep our frontline forces equipped to handle any threat that comes their way. The Navy is proud to count MISC ships as a valuable ally in maintaining combat readiness. For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride. Crusader Industries has been one of the leading manufacturers of commercial transports for a long time. But did you know that they are also responsible for creating military transports? Whether we're moving troops, vehicles, or supplies, Crusader ships have been loyal members of the Navy fleet for years, and will continue for years to come. Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army brethren order, the Navy maintains an active, versatile fleet of ground vehicles as well, whether logistics, transport, or even exploration operations. Centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the duty, service, and civic pride. Invictus Launch Week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy. Welcome to the Invictus Ship Hall. All of these vehicles you see on display are this year's additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations throughout the systems, have a look to see how each of these ships will help defend the Empire. The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle-tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of success, it's no wonder the Navy expanded their roster of Aegis ships in their fleet. Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their trade career, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to take a starter today. Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. Their reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and naval bases to try and get first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't in their ships. While fighters like the Hornet and Gladiators have become synonymous with the UEE Navy, the truth is that with a variety of operations over the vastness of the Empire, the Navy utilizes a variety of ships including submarines and naval pilots. Combat search and rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines on the hostile environments of Korea. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history, their past was draped in shadow for decades. We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a brighter future. The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of success, it's no wonder that the Navy expanded their roster of Aegis ships in their fleet. Welcome to the Invictus shipbuilding. All of these vehicles you see on the site are issued additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations throughout the systems, have a look to see how each of these ships will help defend the Empire. Invictus Launch Week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy. Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. The reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and Naval bases, who try and get first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't in their ships. This is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to their training. Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent projects, but also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank a starter today. But a legal vehicle operators trained for a variety of operations. For their combat search and rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train for Marines on a hostile environments at home. With that one setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our friends and family to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in Navy service. The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle-tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of success, it's no wonder the Navy expanded their roster of Aegis ships in their fleet. pilots have like the borders in days and become synonymous with the UEE Navy. The truth is that with the variety of operations over the vastness of the Empire, the Navy utilize a variety of ships, including some models made for the private sector. Idris-Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. The reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and naval bases. We try and get first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't in their ships. Not nearly at the numbers that are used on the ground. The Navy maintains an active, versatile fleet of ground vehicles as well, but logistics, transport, or even exploration operations. For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the hours of duty, service, and safety. Invictus Launch Week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy. The UEE Navy is proud to welcome Idris-Dynamics back to Invictus Launch Week. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history, their past was draped in shadow for decades. We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a brighter future. Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank Starman today. Idris-Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. Their reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and naval bases, and try and get first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't in their ships. Welcome to the Invictus ship. All of these vehicles you see on display are issued additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations throughout the systems, have a look to see how each of these ships will help defend the enemy.
All right, I'm back. I had some business to attend to. Oh my goodness. Is it out? Is what up, scum? Yeah, it's out. I want to get in the cockpit and see the ship from the third-person camera. Slow. Oh, look at that thing. Whoa, this one's got missile launchers, so it comes in 2 variants, huh?
Combat search and rescue training. They are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines on the hostile environments of Corinth.
So we're talking about the new Valk thing. We've got a bunch of rockets on the top I didn't see. Wow.
While fighters like the Hornets and Gladiators have become synonymous with the UUV,
That's a lot of firepower.
with a variety of operations over the vastness of the Empire, the Navy utilized a variety of ships, including some models made for the private sector.
There's only 2 bunks here. Are there bunks below? Yep.
The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of success,
So the blades are interesting. There's one for like forward thrust, one for lateral thrust, so like you can customize the specs to your ship. That's what it looks like.
the UEE Navy
Yes.
is proud to welcome Aegis Dynamics back to Invictus Launch. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history, their past was draped in
What's that? You're breaking up. Hold on, let me put my headphones back on.
We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a
The expo's loud as hell. What did you say? Oh yeah. Yeah, you can check it out if you want. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just walking around Invictus. We can take it out and try and kill the Polaris a couple times if you want.
numbers that our UEE Army brethren offer. The Navy maintains an active, versatile
Yeah, okay. We're up here for Bob. Oh, the MX has a weird entrance and exit for the cockpit. It's like a... Oh, wow. There's no bed in this thing? There's no bed in a Guardian, really? Isn't it the interdiction? Oh no, the QX is the interdiction, right? I don't know if the renting's working. It says hold F, but... Ah, gotcha.
Idris-Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. Their reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and Naval bases to try and get first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't in their ships.
Uh-oh, I hear shooting in the... Huh? The cops are shooting in the expo.
The UEE Navy is proud to welcome Idris-Dynamics back to Invictus Launch. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history, their past was draped in shadow for decades. We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a brighter future. While fighters like the Hornets in Levies become synonymous with the UAE, the truth is that with the variety of operations over the vastness of the Empire, the Navy utilized a variety of ships, including some ones made for the private sector.
Wait a minute. Can you buy coolers that you couldn't normally buy here? Snowpack?
Contains an active, versatile fleet of ground vehicles, logistics, transport,
I think they have components, like, I think they have rare components here.
Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. Their reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and Naval bases, trying their first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't in their ships.
Rampart. What's a rampart? Is that a industrial? No, military's that far. Let's see. I think Rampart's good. Let's see. Shield. Ramp. Rampart is industrial A. Size 2 industrial A. Starheart's a good one too, but that may be. Hey, it's the Scorpius I just sold. What's this?
All of these vehicles you see on display are this year's additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations.
Perfect producing wave rapid fire destruction. The spoke missile turret. The style total is 16 size 2 missiles. Interesting. Yep. Attritions. Or the dominance.
Invictus Launch Week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of
Mr.
the
Pirate 1.
it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy. Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank a starman today. For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride. Duty, service, and civic pride.
Why doesn't it work, Bumby? that's the best industrial power plant too, which is the one you want. Oh, they finally have red lights? Did they have red lights before? I don't recall that.
Things are getting pretty desperate in the UAE. I'm one backwater away from joining an outlaw pack. Hell with doing the right thing when you got mouths to feed.
Just a moment. You looking for anything in particular?
Let's do a Pisces flight. You see that?
No.
I love the idea of a fucking like that.
So what's up?
So we can currently flight blade now. But it's RMT only, right?
For now, later it's gonna be not money later. Figures now.
Yeah, but it's a little different when you're increasing performance of ships and you're making that a pay real money for only.
Yeah, in space with numbers. Car picked up the MTC, a paint for it, body flight blade, tumble, weapon kit, bomb, rack, gliders. But after Invictus ends, I think I get to play with it.
I was looking at what they're selling. Bomb rack.
Yeah, those are, you can now fly around with bombs on your
What does that do?
so like if you can put those on a Gladius, so instead of having missiles, you can give up a missile rack and have two size 3 Thunderbolt bombs. You know how like the A1 Spear and the A2 Bomber racks, so instead of hauling the big bombs, you haul a bunch of small bombs. You can basically turn your Gladius into a World War II fighter jet bomber. But you're sacrificing, like, let's say the Gladius has 8 missiles. Sacrificing 4 for 2 Thunderbolt bombs. So there's a give and a take.
Okay, so I see one just makes it more maneuverable and one makes it more fast. So super simple when it comes to... So the flight blades are limited to the ships of the day. Interesting. I wonder what the PvP guys are going to say about that.
Well, it doesn't increase the punch, but only for like it will only matter for
Yeah, but like making the arrow more maneuverable is super OP. In certain ships, it'll matter a lot.
I mean, with Polaris, it doesn't really beef.
It doesn't beef. It's a trade-off. It takes one stat away to add another stat. But like in the case of a hard-to-hit ship with a really low cross-section, like a arrow or a gladius, like it's almost impossible to kill a PvPer in an arrow. And it's mainly just because the game engine can't handle the precision required to hit. Like it's just, you know, server take and all that jazz.
They give you off-grid the pirate armor from the 890 jet mission.
True Valor patch bundle. What are these? So, oh, okay, so these are like paints and special armor. $15 for a Gladius kit. Jesus. I know, but I'm just saying the ship's only like a $60 ship.
I guess I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be like a huge thing. Flight blades.
$18 non-war bond. Well, at the end of the day, the PvPers are going to take their main ship and they're going to buy flight blades for it. And they're probably going to do maneuverability because that's what makes sense. They wouldn't sell it unless it... They wouldn't sell it if it didn't matter.
Since 2541, Invictus Launch Week is an opportunity for the public and the UEE Navy to celebrate the next generation of men and women who are about to join our ranks to defend the Empire, and give you an opportunity to see the latest additions to our fleet of defenders. Please enjoy your day. We salute those taking their first step to their new life in the UEE Navy.
The Mini Gladius is almost $100. $95. Jeez.
Yeah, they're increasing the Gladius. There's a thing being said that when it comes out and the Gladiuses will have like a
Oh, torpedo kit.
Transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh no, I gotta claim it. Oh no.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
229.
Welcome
22970.
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle
I don't know, just looking to see if I can even...
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Uh-oh.
We hope you have safe travels.
Server may be bugged. I'll give it a minute.
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent.
118 AUC, but I might as well not. It's still going to be 50 minutes.
Please visit us again.
That sucks. I landed it in my hangar. I probably should have gone to my hangar before I claimed it, because it may still be there. Oh wait, I wouldn't have a hangar because it's not my base. I'm gonna be pissed if it's there. It probably is, knowing Star Citizen. Well, at least we were able to spawn the Idris in, fly it, and fire our massive plasma cannon. But now we have to wait an hour to get it back. Ah, it's a bummer. Well, I guess I'm gonna take a 30-minute break. The first 2 hours of Invictus, we're just basically walking around checking things out.